Good morning, it's day 2 and we just got everything done. We took a shower, cleaned ourselves a little bit. The first thing we're gonna do today is the Leprachaun museum that we didn't get to yesterday because we don't want to have the same problem as yesterday where we spent too much time doing other things and then we won't get a spot on the tour again. And bless you. And after that we probably gonna do the Dublin prison?
City Girl.
The City Girl. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the next thing that we plan on doing. Maybe subject to change. We're gonna see how that's gonna work, but that's the two things that are currently on top of the list. And from there on we're gonna see what's closest and where we're gonna go next. But first let's have some breakfast. So we just jumped out at the wrong what's it called? Stop, yeah, the wrong stop, not bus stop. I want to say bus stop, but it's not a bus. We jumped out at the wrong tram stop, so now we have to go ways back so that we get to where we need to go. So we're just fresh out of the Leprachaun museum. It was really fun. I didn't film anything in there because filming is not allowed. Also, it was a guided tour, so there's always somebody in there with us, so not really an option to film anyway. But you hear lots of fun stories about Leprechaun and other fairy tales, and it's really nice. Yeah, lots of folk tales, and it's really fun. And I hope you enjoyed the pictures that I showed you from inside, because it's really cool. And now we're gonna head off to Dublin Castle, because that's the next thing that will probably close on us if we not go there now.
Very, very big. Very big. It's just been raining heavily. You can see it's raining. Now, the problem in the Middle Ages.
So that was everything of Dublin Castle. Now we rested up a little bit here in this little garden, I say. And now we're gonna head off to the college, because me wants to visit the library over there. It's the biggest library in Dublin, something like this.
No, it's just an old library.
It's just the old library.
Just looks pretty.
Just an old library in Dublin, but
In the college.
in the college. So we're gonna go there next. So we're now here at Trinity College, but believe it or not, we don't have any clue where the library is. But we're gonna find it shortly. So that was the library. We don't really recommend it for the expense that you have to pay because it's quite expensive. It would be totally fine if you could choose what you want to see, but if you go inside, you don't get the option to just go and see the library or just the book of, what was it called, Kells?
Book of Kells.
The Book of Kells. No, you have to go in there and see both of the things, and we weren't really interested in the Book of Kells. But the library itself is beautiful, and the fact that you can see the oldest surviving harp of Ireland, which is basically the model for the harp design on the flag now. Well, not on the flag, on
the passport.
On the passport. That's a cool thing, but still not worth the money that you pay to get in there. So if you really want to see it, then go for it. But if you think that's not your thing, you can leave that one out. Well, sitting down, relaxing a little bit, we've decided that the next thing we're gonna do is now head off and grab something to eat. We already have a plan where we're gonna go to. It might take a little while. We might have to wait to get a table, but that's the next plan because we're getting hungry and we've done a lot already today. So. So we just had dinner, it's really loud outside. We were at the Hard Rock Cafe, you might have heard of that. And now we're gonna go towards the Temple Bar. Mostly just to have a look at it from the outside, because going in there is a lot of chaos, because there's a lot of people always in there. And yeah. And after that we're gonna stroll over to the St. Patricks Cathedral. And after that, probably have a little leisurely rest of the day at the park and then at the apartment, because we feel like it, just taking it slow today a little bit more. So now we're relaxed a little bit. Now we're gonna take a look at the cathedral itself a little bit better, just than the little look-see that we just had. And thus comes to an end another beautiful day in Dublin, our last day in Dublin for that as well, because tomorrow we're gonna head off to Belfast. But yeah, what we're gonna do today is we're gonna organize the trip and search out a hostel, place, hotel, whatever we find to stay at. And then we're just gonna relax a little bit for the rest of the evening. But we had a beautiful day and it was really nice to visit all these places. It was really cool. So, see you guys tomorrow.